Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. So today I will do a little bit of holy commentary on my Oracle Holy Priest after the buffs and like how it felt for me and what I use. It's a 12 Priory. It's quite a hard key. I mean, it was also my first time doing it as holy. I did one try before this and it was catastrophic. I I always forget because I also play Hunter, right? So I always forget that when you will see what I mean. Let's just continue. So basically, don't do what I did. I used Oracle here with the CD reduction and giving everybody POMs, but I forgot that Blizzard fixed it that you cannot do that anymore. So this was a wasted premonition on my side. So right now, like, the tank is getting destroyed. I'm just giving Guardian Spiriting him, using Lightwell right away, trying to keep my team up by using every CD that I have except Divine Hymn, but I use Divine Hymn now because I know the AoEs will happen, so I have a lot of HPS. Well, I don't know, like right here, at this point, I don't even know where my HPS is coming from. It's probably coming from my Lightwell and all of my POMs going out. So a lot happened here. But I used every CD that I have in my stuff, like in my spellbook, so that I can basically live and my teammates can live. I tried to push everybody's HP up before AoE happens. And with weak auras, you know when AoE happens. So here, I'm fearing them because important thing is these footmints give like 100% damage reduction when they're defending. So I'm trying to help a little bit here with, like CC. At this point, I didn't even do enough damage. Like I did nothing basically because I wanted to keep the group safe. I also used my trinket. It's the Galagio one. It helps a lot with AoE. So let's continue. Now I don't have anything anymore. I'm just fighting for my life. And as you see, I'm always using my holy words like right away. I'm not sitting on them or anything. So yeah, so we're almost done here. And now Suleiman comes. This is the first mini boss with the tank buster and the AoE. Important thing is always have your teammates like HPs up for the AoE. As you can see, I use Sanctify after his AoE and it kind of topped the group up. POM should always be on CD. This is really important. And yeah, right now I'm just casting flash heals, trying to top everybody up using my POM. And now I saw that I have Lightwell again, but I'm not using it. I'm doing a little bit damage. I use Lightwell right here when he like kind of pulled the other mobs, trying to keep everybody up. Right now I'm kind of like out of holy words, out of everything. I do have 2 premonition stacks that I didn't use yet, but it's fine. I'm getting the group fully up. It's not that hard right now because not a lot of things are happening. I'm just trying to weave in a little bit of damage and stuff like that. So right now we're still fine, just, doing the boss. The mini boss. I mean, he's dead. And I'm sitting around 41% mana. So let's continue. Then we push chainmail. PI, I always give it to the one who's using his CDs, usually the mage, trying to do damage because there's not a lot of healing here. I do give my renews out because I am skilled into the talent where it reduced the cooldown of Sanctify. I mean, this fight is pretty easy for us, Holy Priest. Just trying to weave damage and basically just doing nothing important. Why I'm walking always back is because when the boss charges you, you can outmove it, right? So you can just walk away from the boss, basically. Like, look, now I'm walking away as the mage did, and he didn't get hit. Yeah, so I'm trying to do damage. Right now we're at like 646k overall damage. And that's pretty good. Like, it's fine. Here, I accidentally pulled these guys, but I just invis because, you know, I'm night elf. Trying to always have my PO Prayer of Mendings up on the tank. And now I him because I want to preemptively him. So, no, it's a healing buff. He even said like use your CDs and stuff like that. And I did that. I used both of my charges of premonition also. But let's see, where did I use them for? Right now, the healing amp I just used. And I'm casting some stuff on myself. And my CD one I used for like the not that it was not the CD one, it was a shield one I also used on myself because there's a lot of casts going on. I was scared, basically. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep everybody alive here, just casting stuff. Using light will is really important because light will is just free healing, and it gives out renew. And like, look at this, I got 2 of them. I basically just used Guardian Spirit on me and healed myself like crazy. This can even happen. Like the footman, the tank should have moved the footman because it just healed. Well, it's fine. We continue. I'm just doing damage, kind of keeping everybody up. So using PI and spreading my Prayer of Mending. Well, yeah. As you saw right here, I used the CD reduction one where I can give like 3 Prayer of Mendings back to back. I use that because this boss has like a shield and it reflects, right? So I basically use that to kind of mitigate the damage. So yeah, I always use my premonitions for the POM. So I'm just doing damage, basically trying to weave in a lot here, using everything on CD. The most important thing is though, like, you should not sit on your holy words. Like, just don't sit on them. Just use them. Use everything in your kit. Like, be smart of course of what you use. Like right now I also have my premonition up. And wait, let me see one thing. Which premonition did I use right here? Which one did I use? Oh, it was the all 3 one. Okay. So I used all 3, I guess. Yeah, but I mainly use it for the POM. So let's continue. After we kill this boss, we go to this side. I feel like these are also dangerous because we're so slow getting to the pack. So also use my premonition, but kind of failed to use it on the proper thing. So I'm just casting basically everything to keep my teammates alive, but I didn't use, yeah, right now I used it because I was like, there's a lot more coming, but I feel like my apotheosis was a bit too much. Like, it was unnecessary to use apotheosis here, but it's fine. I mean, this I pulled, but we still go and we're still doing it, and we had no deaths yet. Using PI, of course. And I mean, you can see right here, like, my renew is also not that much on cooldown, but I try to keep it on cooldown when I think about it. I don't think about it a lot though. So yeah, just using my stuff here. Just checking, on the top left what I used. I mean, it was my first time actually playing Oracle since like a long time. It was like when the Hero Talents first came out that I used Oracle. So yeah. Here I'm basically not doing anything special. Like, this boss is not hard at all. We can look what I'm doing in the pace. I'm trying to heal the tank, dispelling. I kind of took my time dispelling the tank here. I did use my light will here preemptively before like the AoE phase happens. Let's see how I heal the first AoE. There we go. What do I do to use? Yeah, I did use my premonition for a shield on me, and then basically just sing a target cast on everybody. That's fine. Let's see what I do on the next AoE. I mean, I need to do something, right? So on the next AoE that just happens, I'm using him. I was like, am I not using anything? I probably was looking for the buttons because Holly has so many buttons, and I changed my button from him to my premonition one. Like, holy, so many buttons. It's also like hard to tell you what is happening. Okay, so the next radiance is coming. Let's see what I'm doing here. Maybe I'm using something good, maybe not. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just holy firing. I'm using my holy word. No, actually, I'm not doing anything special. I did use my premonition. Sorry. I did use my premonition here, where I got like all three. I use it, I give myself a shield, I heal everyone, and yeah, that's it. Okay, let's continue after this boss. This pull was also spicy. Wait, what did I do here? I'm drinking, right? Yes. I'm drinking here because I'm kind of, I don't have that much mana. I'm giving Guardian Spirit to the tank because he's dying. Light will usage is on point. Kind of just casting, doing damage. Now I was using my trinket, and also I used my premonition where I have like CD. I don't know what I used it on, but I wanted to check my damage. So I use premonition here. Let's see what I use it for. For prayer of mendings. Okay. And I use my trinket to heal us up for the next AoE from the paladins, because as you can see on the top right, top left, the trinket, the bottle trinket does a lot of healing. So let's see what I do on the next AoE. On the next AoE, I just use my holy words. And yeah. Now I'm just chilling, casting flash shields, basically nothing important. Okay, let's continue. Now we also have like a big pull. And I'm doing damage. Damage is really important. Yeah, I'm just smiting. Okay, what do I do on the AoE? I used Apotheosis. I'm not when it comes to Apotheosis, I mean, I healed that kind of. I mean, I'm even looking at like what I healed as. And yeah, I'm just using my holy words and stuff like that. I'm not thinking about premonition that much because premonition is kind of new. So I'm kind of overwhelmed with premonition, like after a long time. Now I'm also using my trinket again. I'm flash healing everybody, healing. Now I'm divine hymning before the next AoE. And I used sanctify. Like, as you can, like, the trinket is insane for holy. Like, it gives us a full AoE cooldown. Yeah. Just healing with flash heal, holy words. This one was kind of spicy, I felt like. Because I'm right now I'm clicking. I don't click usually, guys, but I was such in a rush. I needed to click them because holy really has so many freaking buttons. It's so hard to press all of them when you have small fingers like me. And yeah, wait, what did I do? Right now I used my healing premonition, like my piety, and I also used my shield. When did I use my shield? I think for the next AoE, maybe? So I'm getting a little sleepy. I didn't use my shield though. And now people are saying crazy healing and stuff like that. I'm like, it was not that deep. I will show you. It was so cute. There were the guys, the free. And yeah. So on this boss, like nothing really happens here. Trying to bait the hammers. I failed the hammer bait. It's my fault. But yeah, I used my premonition here to give myself a shield for the soak when I would soak, but yeah, light will always on CD. Doing damage, giving everybody my holy words, spreading my pieties. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say to this. One thing you need to know though is when people die here, like we have one death here. Basically, like it's just Holy Priest is kind of easy because you just use everything on CD. Like, and when it comes to like big AoE scenarios, you rotate your CDs. Right now I'm hemming because I know a lot of damage will come. This one is the overlap. This was a problem because you shouldn't soak when the overlap happens here. Because Castigator's shield is going and people are stacking first of all, and they are soaking, and this is not something you should do. This is actually a big problem. I'm sitting on my premonitions right now. That's an issue. I mean, he also didn't use a death. Maybe he would have survived with a death. But yeah, so this was quite easy. And then we're at this pull. Let's see what we do here. Ah, I used something here. I used my healing amp. And just casting using my... Yeah, I'm trying to heal myself. But also the thing is, guys, the piety one, I also use it for the 21% more healing. Like when you go on a certain key level, you don't overheal that much anymore. I mean, it's not a 12, like 12 doesn't matter, you can overheal a lot, but when you go through a certain key level, you don't overheal that much. On this one, I just single target healed everybody and did my holy words. So let's continue. Let's see what we have here. So what I'm doing basically is I activate premonition and I'm shielding myself. I use it on me and I'm doing damage now using everything on CD. I gave the druid that was kind of overlapping with his death, but I gave him Guardian Spirit because I thought he will die. When I see the soak on someone, I just pump healing on them. But I also saw I used my premonition. Right now, I'm using it again. And I'm using it on myself. And I'm spreading my POMs. Yeah, that's what I basically did. We can continue. There's not a lot of things happening. I always kind of heal the same. I use single target heals. I use my holy words. I use my POMs on CD. And yeah, that's it. I was scared about the second one, but that didn't go up because I think the druid would have died, but he was fine. Yeah, so let's see a spicy poll. It's one, right? Not this one. I feel like it's the one after. Yeah, like this. This next boss, a mini boss, is kind of hard. Don't forget to activate the buff. Like, I think I forgot. I mean, I do have it for 12 minutes. What did I do? Let's talk about what happened. We're going into the fight. Everybody's already low. I'm using my trinket to kind of up our HP bars. Then I'm just single target healing and I use my apotheosis. So I'm just kind of healing everybody. Now I'm doing damage because I know I have the time. Like, I always weave in damage. Here I'm divine hymning, and after I divine hymn, I kind of heal the group with my single target heals, and I sanctify while I walk to them, so I'm not sanctifying myself. Yeah, that's what I basically do to kind of heal here. This was like spicy because the footments were also dying. And yeah, so the next boss. The next boss is kind of an easy boss. Like, not a lot of things are happening here. Here I used my premonition to give myself a shield and spread my POMs, because when she gives herself like a holy fire, no, inner fire, and it does like an AoE kind of thing, and it kind of overlaps with blinding light, and I don't know, I just like to have it on everybody so it just jumps around while I can just, yeah, like this AoE is not that much, so I always try to use my sanctify on like 2 or more people. Yeah, so I did a big mistake here, and I know that because I even said to myself, or like when I was streaming, I said to myself, this is a mistake. I used, as you see, I used my what is it called? No, wait, let me think. Here, now I have my light well again, and the boss has 55%, and I'm using it. That's a big mistake because we will go up. I'm dispelling this guy and I'm also guardian spiriting him. I almost died here because I needed to use like 2 global cooldowns to keep this guy alive. So yeah, I mean, nothing important is happening here. We're kind of just doing the same thing. This is a hard part. Like, sometimes it overlaps with the inner fire. People need to use CDs here. This guy died because I didn't top him, but he had like all of his seed deaths up. So a lot of the times when people die, they don't use their deaths properly. It's not even your fault. So yeah, guys, basically that's it. And that was like my overall here. I did like 1.42 million HPS. That's quite high. And I also did 546k DPS. You could do more, but it's fine. And it is so cute. Like, look at them, what they said. It it, it was kind of nice. They're like, crazy healing bro, guy's a freak, he's good. I'm like, bro, I'm testing you holy. It's not good because it was like, I was so proud of myself. Wait, do we see my build anywhere? Oh yeah, this is my overall here. So basically, we have Flash Heal at the top. We have Holy Word Serenity, and Prayer of Mending is quite high. Then we have Echo of Light, Aura Mastery, whatever. We have Insurance, Sanctify, Renew is higher too. This is my trinket. And then we have a lot of Power Word Shield. We have Premonition of Piety. I don't play around it, but maybe if you would play around it would be better. Divine Image, Blessed Bolt, and my trinket. So, yeah, I screenshotted it. And yeah, I was so happy actually. Oh, right now. Oh my god. Don't listen to what I said. I'm like, disc priest is just better. I'm like messaging them, but it's true, guys. So now this is basically the spec that I was playing. But let me say something about how I feel about it, okay? So the changes are like POM is good, like it's better now when you play Oracle, but playing around Oracle in keys is kinda annoying and hard. With Archon, you always had like a big AoE CD because Archon gives you these free flash heals, so it kind of felt nice. But I like the POM healing. I don't think it's enough. Like, it doesn't close any gaps to any other healer in the game right now. Maybe, I mean, I think even Holy Paladin is better. Priest, like Holy Priest, just needs so many global cooldowns and so much more effort to do the same HPS, to do the same DPS as Disc, for example, or other healing specs. If you're really into it, go for it. I don't know how high you can push. Like, I saw a lot of Holy Priests doing 15s. I don't know if they did 16s, but it's a lot of buttons. It's a lot of things. And they kind of feel weak. I can try an Archon key with the buffs if you want and do a little talking over it. I know I didn't explain a lot, guys, because a lot of things are happening as Holy Priest. Like, and I'm also like not the best Holy Priest. I did, like last season, I did some 15s on my Holy Priest, and this season, I think I did like 13 too, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I was disc, but I can do some pushing as Holy, but it's going to be way harder than as disc. Well, thank you guys for watching and see you in another video. Goodbye.